Hey there, YouTube. Morning, day after Labor Day here, and pretty happy. Was just gonna go ahead and do a review of some Dorchester. I've never smelt this, never busted a tin. I'm just about to go ahead and bust this open and give you guys a first impression. But I wanted to say first things first. Hey, any of you guys that didn't get any Penzance or any of this stuff, I know of a store that still has Penzance for right now. Tins of Penzance are like 18, 19 bucks a tin, which is still a good price. They have Dorchester, Dunbar, several bags of several different things. They don't have Margate or Penzance in the bag, but they have Pembroke, Brighton, Dunbar, Dorchester. They have, I think, Kingsbridge. They have a bunch of good bags, bunch of good tins. So if that's something you'd be interested in, go ahead and shoot me a reply or a message, and I will give you guys the number for that because it's something that's got to be done over the phone. So, which I just ordered another tin of Penzance and another bag of Dunbar and tin of another tin of Dunbar, I think. So I'll be able to. I'm going to do a Dunbar review probably later today as well. But anyway, I guess we'll go ahead and pop this bad boy open and check this out and see how it is. There we go. Shoo. Ooh. 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 Man, that's some fruity stuff right there. I'll tell you that much. Man, it is ridiculously humid out right now, guys, so bear with me. Man, let's take a gander here. As per the usual, comes with their little wax paper dealio, but oh man. And look at this presentation. Look, they just threw a couple of big old fat chunks of Perique right on top there. But man, this is very loud for a Perique blend. In my mind, that's super loud. The Perique is right out front on this particular blend. Right out front. So what I'll do is, it's a little wet, as per the usual. Man, so much going on here. You got some of these flakes of Perique. Yeah, this is like flake, Perique flake. Let's see if I can't break it down and load one up here. I'm just gonna smoke it wet, screw it. I mean, it's not that wet. It's not like Samuel Gawith or something. But it's got a little bit of it, wetness to it. Man, and these darn flakes of Perique are like kind of dry. But man, you got some real deal. I just absolutely love this company's Virginias. They're just beautiful, bright, beautiful colors. I mean, you can see it. This. Just look at those lemon yellows in there. And those golden. There's a little bit of red Virginia in it. Actually, I'll go ahead and show you. Yeah, so you can see that this is as far as I'm concerned, this is a top quality vapor right here. You can see, it's just, what I've been talking about in all my other videos, man. These tobaccos are just so appetizing. And I feel absolutely privileged to bring them to you guys. Absolutely privileged, These are just excellent tobaccos. Anyway, tell you guys a little bit what's going on with me right now. As you guys know, I live here in Orlando, Florida. And I don't know if you guys have seen on the news, but we've got a hurricane supposedly barreling to us. Like we're just going to get nailed. And I know some of you guys probably don't know this, but I'm a tree guy. I do tree work. I run a little tree service. And, of course, nobody, I'm not, nobody calls me all summer or hasn't been calling me a lot this summer. And then all of a sudden a hurricane's coming and now my phone won't stop ringing. And it's hard for me to have sympathy for people that just wait till the last minute. I mean, I do as much as I can. I help as many people as I can, but I can't help everybody, and if people would maintain their trees, it wouldn't be an issue. They wouldn't have to scramble to get them done right before a hurricane. They could pay a very small amount every year to keep their trees up, a few $100 to keep their trees up every year, and they wouldn't even have to worry about it. But now, they're scrambling, and guess what? They're over a barrel, They're at the mercy of the tree industry. I mean, and I feel bad for them because there's some crooks out there. But anyway, kind of a stressful thing going on for me today. Did a couple quotes this morning. Man, I'm definitely getting just a lot of flavor out of this. Ton of flavor. Man, it's very fruity. And this is something that I've been learning about Germains is their Virginias are just spot on. They can't be touched as far as I'm concerned. They're fruity, light, bright, fresh. I mean, just all the things you want a Virginia to be. And the Perique is quite out. It tastes out front to me. Reminds me of Cabby's mixture a little bit, actually. It's not as dark and luscious as the St. James flake. It's more of a bright, fruity. I smoked another bowl of the medium flake this morning too, and it's that same way. These are just like, to me, these are great out and about blends. They're just so bright and fruity. They're just delicious. Man. Whoops. Sorry about that. But yeah, man, I'm getting this very much so a sweet, very sweet, fruity flavor. And the Perique almost imparts to me like like its own version of a fruit flavor. Sometimes I don't get the spicy, peppery flavor that people talk about. Very flavorful, very full. This definitely isn't lacking in the flavor department. I'll tell you that much. Man, it's almost like a raisiny sweetness to it. You know, and these Germain's Virginias, the Germain's blends, I've never even come close to experiencing any sort of tongue bite, any sort of fatigue or discomfort in my mouth. And their blends, there's just you can sip them, you can puff on them, you know, chooch them, as some guys like to say. Either way, you're getting tons of flavor. Man, you guys can see how damned hot it is. I'm sweating. I've got my shirt off, and I'm still sweating. It's ridiculously hot. Or it's not that it's hot. It's just so humid that your sweat just sticks to you. It's ridiculous. That's the one thing that sucks about Florida is freaking humidity, man. It's like living on a tropical island or something. It's crazy. That's why I typically don't smoke a pipe in the summer, at least not outside. Yeah, this reminds me of the medium flake. I can tell a lot of these Virginias they're the same. You know, I'm getting the same hints of flavors from these Virginias as I was from the medium flake and the even the special Latakia flake. You know, the Virginias in these are just spectacular. And you know, that's how it should be because most of these blends are Virginias. They're Virginia-based blends. So, you know, you have to have a really high-quality base of tobaccos, you know, to really have a good blend like this. Man, it really tastes like it smells, too. It definitely tastes like it smells. Fruity. And I've seen guys do reviews on this and say, you know, oh, you know, it smelled great, but, you know, there wasn't much to it in the smoke. No, not in my opinion. This is very much reminds me of Cabby's mixture. That brightness to it. You know, it's not as delicate per se as St. James Flake, you know, how I always say, but it's just so bright and fruity and delicious. You know, this is something, like I said, I love these kind of blends during the day. You know, at night I like my delicate blends, but you know, during the day, these kind of blends are just great. They're just so good, so flavorful. Something you can just smoke it. You don't even have to really think about it. You can do it while you're doing something else and just get a good smoke. And I would definitely recommend this to you guys. But anyway, like I was saying, guys, any of you guys that wasn't able to secure yourself some of these esoterica blends, go ahead and give me a shout, and you know, I'll see if I can't hook you up, or you know, see if we can't get you something. Because you know, honestly, I hate doing reviews with these kind of tobaccos because I know some of you guys will never get to try these, and it's a shame, you know, because they're so good and I rave about them, you know. But anyway, you know, just get in touch with me, guys, you know, and I'll be glad to help you out. Anyway, Piper Downs, over and out.